Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final part of Sonic Lost World for the 3DS. And in this part, to start us off, we have Lava Mountain Zone 1, which is the start of this game's boss rush. Because if you're familiar with the Wii U version, in that version of the game, Lava Mountain was its own level, and it had some genuinely annoying moments. In this one, it also has some annoying moments, but those annoying moments are the bosses that we've already fought before. Spoiler, it hasn't. It's made your bosses slightly more annoying, but that's about as far as it goes. Rest in peace, Eggman. We'll never see you again. Okay, so first up is Zaz. Now, he's kind of a piece of piss in his own fight. I think he takes a bit longer. Oh, maybe he doesn't take longer to get to the phase where you can hit him. Maybe he is still as much of a joke as before. Come on, do your shockwave attack. Oh yeah, I think those stars are new. I think that's the thing that sets him apart this time. He has these star attacks. I'm not sure whether the burst twist it just gave me would actually help or not, but I feel like I've got a system going. So let's try and keep that up for now. A couple more hits. That was a lot of stars that he completely missed me with. Oh, he's got one final hit, okay. He was absolutely going faster than me, and I'm not sure what it wanted me to do to outrun him there. Unless I've got to just be smarter about where I aim for. Oh.
The boss is gonna beat me.
But for a watch out he's up to something attack, that was a little bit underwhelming. Right, who's next? That's going to be Fatty, isn't it? Yeah. Nom nom food, thank you. Oh, that took me Wisp away from me, that's a shame. I was going to try it here. And this is another section where you can't control the camera, so you just got to have fun with that. But it's annoying because by not being able to move the camera, it means that if you want to get a hitting, you have to do like a full circle around him, and that obviously leaves you prone to running into the different fireballs that are shooting all over the place. Okay, Asteroid might be my ticket here. Now I need to get back around behind him. Where is he? Stay fucking still. Okay. I beat him by sheer fucking accident. I'll take it.
Mom was right. I'm a failure.
You are. And that's the first stage down for Lava Mountain. Which is already a big improvement over the HD version on the basis that there weren't any parts where the floor just fell out from underneath me. That was one of my favourite moments from the HFC LP, if I'm being honest. It says I've unlocked the burst wisp, but I'm not sure if there's any parts in the rest of the game where the burst wisp will come in handy.
Tired of you guys. Don't be so whiny, man. That's my deal.
Give up now.
The downside of us going straight into the boss rush is that we don't get the build-up where we hear all of Zor's lines, because he does have some bangers in the HD version.
I'll never serve you.
I was hoping you'd say that. destroy Sonic.
Da 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 da.
Good to have you back, Tails. I'll take it from here.
It should be obvious where this is going. The boss rush is going to continue. And somehow there is a snowy area on this lava mountain. We've seen dumber shit in mascot platformers. I ain't gonna harp on it, but it's funny. Let's see if the Lightning Wisp will want to play nice with me this time around. Possibly nicer than it did last time. I'll try and get some of these in the air. And now I feel like the ones I had were a bit far back. But I managed to get a hit in, and that looks like it did less damage to her than before. Oh, I might have been able to get a second hit in there if it didn't just throw me off. But oh well. I don't mind doing this one the long way because it's at least a pretty predictable pattern as to what it expects from you. Alright. 2/3 down. Not sure why that did a bigger hit than before, but I'll take it. Come on, let's get the run up going. He's pushing me back. That's probably obvious, but it's one of the things that you feel more than you see. Please tell me I didn't just waste a cycle. No, there we go. Works for me. I wish we could have seen that impact shot. Okay, now more motion control bollocks.
Pointless conflict is about to begin.
Let's see if I can do this smoother than last time, because last time I did waste more hits than I probably should have.
My only joy is in joylessness.
My only joy is in joylessness. God bless you, Zor. Right, please don't be right behind me. Okay, I'll get the hint. Where is it? It's got the blue V on its head. That one. Ah, give me a chance to get a good charge up on him, please. Okay, that's about halfway. Let's try not to fuck up the next motion control section, and this should be a good run. That's the same line, Zor. Jokes are less funny the second time. Was that the real one right in front of me? Was that the real one? No, it wasn't. But that looked like the real one. Got me really excited for a second there. That might be the real one. There he is. Alright. Okay, this is going better than the last run. So I'm just waiting for Zavok to kind of give me my karma in the next round. Like, yeah, spoiler, I'm going to fight Zavok again. If that wasn't somehow obvious by the pattern I've established here. Alright, Lava Mountain is zone 3. Oh, I'm going to have to do the Master Zik thing again, aren't I? Before I get to Zavok. Gotta break down my mood, haven't you, game?
Hold nothing back.
Alright, please just give me the easy cycles and don't be a bitch about it. Nope, it wasn't going to let me charge up. That would have been too easy. We can't be having that now, can we? Alright, I'm going to just try and do chip damage where I can, because otherwise I will just be here for ages. I don't know whether I'm meant to kick them or just do the thing with them. It's just so annoying how perfectly lined up you have to be in this particular boss. He's gonna get a fresh one now, so I'm gonna be starting from scratch. Alright. Thank you for the drill wisp. Now Zavok, please, I'm begging you, don't break this streak for me. I want this to be a good run of Lava Mountain. Please give me that wisp right away.
Let's put an end to this.
Well, at the very least, don't fuck me up too much. There's Laser. But where is he? Okay, I don't think that counted. I think I hit him mid-iframe. Oh well. Okay. Still going better than the last run so far. That's what I was worried about last time, the fact that the lasers, you don't get much of a warning as to when they're going to build up. They just sort of pop in. Like, there's that one little flash of light, but I don't necessarily put my trust in that. I'm trying to just pause him for a little bit more than anything, just so I can still get something in. Shit coming in from off screen is one of my least favourite parts of all of this game's problems. Please, rings. I'm begging you, rings. Rings that I can't get because there was a fucking laser in the way. Thank you. I wish he didn't have the fireballs. That laser was probably supposed to hit me. You are just off screen, so I couldn't homing attack you. God damn it. I didn't see whether that actually did anything to him or not. You see that tiniest little pip of health there, and I've got to go through another one of the laser sections just to not die, just to get it in. Oh fuck. I'm actually terrified right now. This is not good. Where's he gonna spawn? There we go. Whew. I can breathe. I can breathe again.
Our next meeting looks to be interesting.
Interesting's a word. Alright.
Way to go!
So that's the 3 zones done, which means it's time for a boss. And who is that in that thumbnail down there on the bottom screen? That can't be our good friend Eggman about to betray us, is it?
Nice work! Now it's time for me to do my job and shut this baby down!
It is off. Who could have done that?
Me, of course.
I
needed some alone time to supercharge my mech after you got me past the SETI. Thinking my
Alone time isn't a phrase I would use, Eggman. There's no way it can not sound a bit sus.
Finally, with the energy collected from the extractor, I can rule the world. Pity about the damage done down there, but there's still enough left for me to conquer.
The only thing that's gonna get conquered is your face, Eggman!
Very cool, Sonic. Alright, final boss time. And if you've played the final boss from the Wii U version, it's quite familiar territory here. Also, if you've played the final boss from Sonic Colors, or from Sonic Forces, it's probably quite familiar territory here. He's going to make use of the wisps, he's going to try and get hits in on us. He does have a one-hit kill attack that he'll use later on, where he pulls in the Void Wisp, and it's pretty lethal. So that's something that you kind of got to be prepared for. But really, the general cycle is to just get the all 5 homing attack chains linked up, and then you can get your hit in, and then get more hits in, and that's pretty much the cycle for this boss. He will start doing more attacks, like I say, but once you've got the general idea down, it's not that bad of a boss. These numbers probably mean something to somebody other than me. Yeah, and that's one thing that can catch you out, the fact that the fireballs start doubling up after a while. So don't get too complacent with your pattern that you might have developed for like just getting out of the way. There we go, I can do a charge homing attack on him as well, which is good to know. Right, what's next? Oh, it's the drill. Alright, are you going to give me another chance to hit you? Or are you going to do something else first? You're doing something else first. Okay, more fireballs. Now we can get a hit in. Okay. 1/4 health left. I think I might have this in the bag as long as he doesn't one-hit kill me at the wrong time. Drill again. Yeah, see, he's doubling down on his attacks. I saw a few cannonballs go through. Oh, and my control got swapped over for a minute because of course it did. Taste the rainbow, motherfucker! Oh. Oh god. See, that void there, if you touch that, you are dead. Be warned. Because the game doesn't really warn you that well that that's what it's gonna do. Alright. Mash!
My magnificent plan.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. That was Sonic Lost World for the Nintendo 3DS.
Yeah, aced it!
You know you never needed Eggman, right? I could have turned this.
Our contrived drama amongst ourselves is finally over.
It's cool. Oh, and here's something that even Eggman couldn't do. I just reprogrammed his machine to return our world's stolen energy. In your face, Eggman!
I'll be back, Sonic. I'll find another conch, and the Zeti will be mine once again.
For some reason, although it is, that doesn't feel like that's the right pronunciation of the word conch.
My jetpack working.
Maybe because I borrowed the exhaust hose?
Oh. Paulbot's little waving goodbye at the end there got me.
Bon appetit!
Yeah!
Something Minecraft
Looks like
trees.
springtime's come early.
Thanks to you and Tails.
I would have wrapped this up sooner, but what are you gonna do?
Knuckles, you did fuck all here, mate. Come on.
Today, I can enjoy a nap on some fresh green grass.
Alright, we get a bit of motion control during the credits here. I feel like it's probably for the best if I just push my keyboard back and put the system down here to save making that too much of an eyesore to look at. But Sonic Lost World 3DS. My thoughts on this game. My thoughts on the game have definitely improved since the game first came out. When I first rented it, I played a few worlds in and I was not impressed at all. It just had a lot of things that put me off. I dealt with the motion controls a bit. I just couldn't get a feel for the parkour and I really didn't like it. Having come back to replay it this year, it's grown on me. There are still some parts that I feel absolutely needed some work done. That one snowball level in Frozen Factory is genuinely depressing and that needed a lot of ironing out. I feel like in general the camera needs work. I feel like the control, especially for some of the wisps like the asteroid and the lightning wisps, are just a bit too loose. And it's too easy to kill yourself with them. But I don't hate this. Like, I was expecting to hate this when I replayed it, and I just don't. Like, there's some interesting ideas here, and I feel like what is here is absolutely salvageable. I feel like if they wanted to get like a mobile game that they could turn around pretty quickly, I would say like a remaster of this, to put it on the phones and like the Apple TV and whatnot, like they did with Sonic Dream Team. I feel like they could make that work because, you know, you'd be able to sync up a proper controller with it. They would be able to account for having a second stick, which would hopefully fix up the worst of the camera issues. And if maybe they pulled the camera back a bit since they're working with a higher resolution, maybe the parts where enemies attack you from off screen would be less of an issue. But yeah, like just in general, I don't know, like I don't particularly like giving numerical scores to games because like I just don't think you can objectively rate games like that. But I would say it's gone up from a low tier game into like a mid tier game. There's much better Sonic games out there, but there's also much worse ones. I feel like I would probably come back to this over like say Sonic 2 8-bit, or come back to this over, I don't know, like, obviously stuff like Labyrinth and that are right down the bottom, but I feel like there's value to this. Would I recommend people play it? If you're a Sonic fan, I would say give it a try. If you're more of a casual Sonic fan, I would say that like you're not really missing much. Like, go play Generations. I would say, like, for all people say about Forces, I would still put Forces above this. If you specifically wanting the handheld game, then there's better options on the 3DS. There's Sonic Generations 3DS, which is a much more simple 2D side-scrolling Sonic game, but it's more consistent than this, even if it is short. And also another 3DS Sonic game that I would recommend is Sonic Boom Fire and Ice, oddly enough. That's a consistent, again, 2D Sonic game. For handheld 3D games, there's not really much to pick from, and if that's a particular itch you're wanting to scratch, and I suppose it's kinda between this and Sonic Dream Team. I haven't played Sonic Dream Team, I just watched Tom's playthrough of it over on HFC. He enjoyed it, I wasn't impressed by what I saw, it just looked a bit bland to me. But hey, like I say, I haven't played it. Maybe if I played it I would get more out of it and I might appreciate it, but it's not something I can recommend given I have no experience with it. That's basically what I'm getting at in this long ramble here. But yeah, that's another playthrough wrapped up on FlameHisWorld now. I'll say part of why I wanted to do this like I did here, just as a regular Let's Play, even if it was live gameplay rather than a proper post-com thing. I've noticed in recent times, I've been doing, like over the last year or so, I've been doing a lot of one-off videos, like self-contained things, and they're fun, and they do quite well for the channel. But I also realised that I really like making Let's Plays, and it's still a bit of a change of pace from the box that I put myself in, and by being live specifically. This is the sort of thing I never would have done back in like 2015, 2016. And so it brings a new experience to the channel, and I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this. I do welcome any and all feedback you may have. If the feedback is fix Eggman's moustache, I unfortunately can't do anything about that. I can't even fix my own half the time.
Took you long enough. Get me out of
I'm
here.
serious, I have to trim my moustache because otherwise it gets in me face when I'm eating. And sometimes I don't necessarily do that evenly.
You're being weird. Let's get out of here before my day gets any worse.
Why can't we tell him about his mustache?
I think it's better to wait until he separates our heads.
That's smart.
Great, thanks!
What's wrong with my mustache?
Alright, do we unlock anything for beating the game? Nope, it sends us right back to the menu in the most soulless way possible. Well, not the most soulless way possible. I did play the Halo Master Chief Collection that when you beat one of the campaigns, it literally just puts you back to the menu without credits. But that's its own story for another day. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been the Flameclaw. This has been Sonic Lost World 3DS. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for another video. Bye bye for now.